A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
아이고, 돌아가야 돼 이거. 어? 고성능 좋은 전등. 아, 바꾸라고. 길어졌습니다. 이게 뭔지 아십니까? 바로 북한이 만든 대포의 불발탄두입니다.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
이게 아주 부들부들 떨리는구만 아주. 폭탄에 원고 있었다고요? 어디? 이게 뭐가 원고예요? 이게 원고예요 이게? 이게 원고로 보여? 어? 아이. 여러분들 낚시를 하시면 안 돼요. 아니.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
잠수부.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and change to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
반짝반짝 Twinkle twinkle Little star. 저거 좀 보세요. 북한이 만든 보이십니까 저거?
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
대박지. 아주 해놔야 돼 그냥 아주. 맞아야 돼.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
샷건이 14발. 네! 아! 거지 같은 어떤 놈이 여기다가 덫을 설치해놨어요. 미쳐야지. 위험으로 가득해. 내 왔던 길 아니야 이거? 아! 자식들 핫게이트를 모셔야겠고. 아. 아이씨, 그만 좀 오라고. 그쪽 고기가 없어 좀. 좀 이렇게 좀 미쳐내란 말이야. 아. 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 자식들. 나쁜 놈들 같은.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody here? Barry!
Barry.
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
기다려봐, 이거 좀 줄게. I'm coming with you.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Crap anyway. 베리는 어디 갔어? 베리?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
패러렐 월드 타임슬립. 주님 한 놈 더 갑니다.
Yes, Danny, huh?
Yes, Danny, huh? 주님 한 놈 더 갑니다.
Before farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
God. Get the fast.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated, an emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Barry is Barry. 아니. 뭐야 이거? 여기다가 시멘트를 부어놨어. 여러분 이게 뭔지 아십니까? 탄두. 이어지잖아 여기. 가봐야지 당연히 여기. 여기가 내가 왔던 데 아니야? 사냥용 라이플.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim, and
보안관이 일을 하기
blonde, blue
시작했어.
eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
이야. 이리 오라. 어. 차에 기스가 나다니 이 차는 이제 버리는 거예요. 내 쌍라이트 맛이 어떠냐. 진짜 좋은 차량. 내 차. 뭐? 리빙. 아우 이 자식들. 왜 이렇게 던져대는겨? 사라졌어. Barry. Where's Barry? 원고 하나쯤 있어야 되는 거 아닙니까 여기? 너무나 너무하는구만. 이런 책이래.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn! I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get my stage lights on!
빨리 가 이씨. 아니 아무 쓸모가 없잖아. 조명이랑 상관없네. 아. 이 자식아 아무 쓸모가 없잖아 이 자식아. 무생민 랜턴. 와. 아. 한놈 더 갑니다. 아! 그냥 씨. 이놈도 갑니다. 아!
Please don't let me die. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
아! 누가 좀 던지냐. 투척병이 있어. 투척병이 있다.
Back in the game, yes!
플래시뱅 아웃.